So we're back today. We're going to be working on another new By Fire and Sword demo. This one I came up with the other night when I was working on a different piece, but I was one of those like, I was playing something else, stroke of lightning, flash of lightning. Either way, I was playing, I was noodling, this came to me, and so I had to quick kind of come up with something so I didn't lose the idea, jot it down into Logic, and then shelved it. We're coming back to it today. So I came up with this on the 1st. Today is, what's my fucking shirt doing? Okay. So I came up with this on the 1st. Today is the 5th. So we're just gonna go through this. I think, so I kind of have like an intro idea and then what I refer to as like a main riff or like the main theme, which isn't like a chorus, a verse, a bridge. It might show up later as like a bridge, but usually it's like cool kind of simple riff with a lead on top of it. That's usually one of the more memorable parts of the song besides like the chorus. So let's kind of check out what we have so far, which is this. So that's what I have so far. I'm not sold on that lead part that's in there. I was just kind of noodling. I also think my guitar was like a hair out of tune. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to put drums under this. From there, I'll probably pick up the guitar, start kind of flushing it out, or at the very least kind of solidify this idea. I might rework that lead part, maybe add more harmony. We'll see where the day takes us. And then we're going to brain fart. Okay, electric piano. We're going to come down here to AU instruments, native instruments, contact, stereo. I don't like the way contact 7 looks, so I've been continuing to just use contact 6. I think it's 6. Don't remember. So let's fire up Invasion, which is my favorite Getgood drums drum set. I'm going to turn the master volume on this up just a hair. But other than that, I'm going to leave it on this default kit. I'll flip it over to the default kit high CPU later, but for the purposes of just writing the part, not needed. Sounds good as it is. So then we'll bring up the piano roll because I write all my drum parts in the piano roll. And then make that bigger. Also, these always start out super big, like real zoomed in. I'm sure there's a way to set like the default for that. I just don't know how to do it. And I've never been mad about it enough to try. That's too much. All right. So kick, snare, crash. Rides are up here. Hi-hats, toms. So that's how it goes. So we had like a ba-da-da-bum. That was off pitch on my voice, but I'm not a singer. Let's map out this rhythm. Oh, so that's just straight quarter notes. Okay, boom, boom, boom. I'll adjust the velocity of these later. If you're not someone who works with virtual instruments, the velocity is the digital representation of how hard it's being hit, usually indicated numerically 0 through 127, but also just by temperature of the color. Cooler temperatures are a softer hit. higher temperatures, hotter temperatures, like how this just turned like super red, means it's a harder hit. So we'll put this back on 80 for now. I think they consider 80 to be like the baseline, like just like a normal hit. So I'm going to use 2 crashes here. Whoop, not drag, extend. And I want the emphasis between them to change. So I want like the louder symbol to kind of bounce. So it'll go like right, left, right, both, you know, something like that. So it's going to be both on all of the hits. It's just going to, which one is the lead singer at the moment is going to change. I copy those. Okay, so it really is just quarter notes. Bum, 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 bum. So we'll change that, because that's going to ring out. And then, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to up these kicks to about 110. I like to think about being like a solid is about 110. So we're going to bring all these cymbals up to about 115. And then I want to go right, left, right, both. So let's bring the left down to about 103. And then I want to add like a so that's going to go. Okay, that's going to be a triplet on the second quarter note. And then on that third beat is where that's going to hit. So let's make a triplet. Let's do it on this tom. Whoop, don't want to drag the whole thing. At this point in time, I've done this enough times that I can just draw a triplet from kind of memory and, you know, music theory or whatever. Boom. Okay, so let's add those lower toms in. So these are currently at 103. Let's bump these up, and then I'm going to make it ramp so it goes like the velocity increases. I don't know why I keep doing mouth drums for you. You can see this, so. But I want that boom to be pretty solid. So let's go with like 110. In the context of the music. Okay, so that's going to happen halfway through that second beat. So let's just copy those. This is a game of efficiency, not artistic merit as far as demoing out drums, because I'm just going to extend these to be longer. And I don't care about copying them because whatever, saves time. So those are a triplet. Except I'm going to copy this other one where I've already got the long. Boom. All right. With the music. Dun, 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 dun. I think that's good. Dun, 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 dun. So let's throw some toms in there. That's not... That's the right rhythm. But I also want the other low tom. When I'm mapping out drums like this, I'm not really aiming to like humanize it so much, but I do want a little variance in it so it doesn't sound like a drum machine, even though it is a drum machine. Why am I doing that? I think the recording is taxing my hard drive a bit. Cool. So now let's zoom this out just a hair. I'm going to copy that and I'm going to paste it. Is there something different I want to do at the end of this before it becomes big? Let's copy. Oh, those are the same. So let's see if we're going to make it different on this third one. There's something that seems fun. So let's do another triplet in there. And then let's try that. Let's throw some kicks in here. I like that. Oh, let's cut this last one. Maybe not. Yeah, there we go. I think I'm going to change this one. So let's move this down to the snare. We'll get rid of this, copy this, paste this. Let's try that. I do kind of like that. Let's take this out for a second. So I'm going to put those back. Let's lose those for a second. See if it's just this first one I don't like. That seems asymmetrical. I think I'm just going to lose those out. Oh yeah, this is the one that gets held. So let's ditch this. So then we're going to go into that gallop. So I'll save that. Gallop starts here. Create a note. So let's split this. So it's just alternating kick and snare. That snare's in the wrong place. Okay. So I know I want a big crash here. Yep, okay, so it's going to be just a real simple, kind of a slow gallop. This is only 130 beats per minute, so a little bit of a slow gallop on this one. Kind of an open hat. I like the sizzle of a more open hat. So then we're going to alternate these ones so that they are a little lower, just to kind of imitate, you know, emphasis, accenting the high. That might be too closed for my liking. Yeah, I like a little more open. So then the question is, how intricate of a kick pattern do I want? So my brain kind of just fired off. I do kind of like that, having a more spaced out snare, kick, snare. Okay, we're going to put a roll in there. It's not really a roll. And then I'm just going to copy that for sake. One thing you have to pay attention to when you're programming drums like this is the amount of hands that you have. So you're not going to hit a crash and the hat at the same time. It's pretty easy to all like put tom fills and shit underneath hitting a cymbal, which is you don't want to do. So this is all going to change. Something like a kick, snare, kick, 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 snare. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty sick. There's something about that. I want to match that gallop in the guitar. Cool. I like that. That's a cool pattern. So let's check the velocity. So it's 111. The snare's pretty good. The snares are at 111. So this one's a little low. That's fine. Like I said, I'm not shooting for humanism so much as I just want it to really slap, you know? Yeah, okay, so we're going to go with, I'm going to rename this so that I know where I am. Gallop riff. And then I'm going to copy this again. Nope, not good. Let's make sure it's the right size. Copy. Let's get actually on the bar. There we go. So let's listen to this front to back. So I think I'm going to jump into a verse there. So I'm going to save. I almost said save my game, but let's save the project. It's kind of like a game. So I have, let me rename these. So I have a rhythm left. I have a rhythm right. And then I don't really pan my lead guitars very much. So I usually do like lead 1, lead 2. And then I won't really record bass until I've pretty much got the entire thing flushed out. So I'm going to stop there so I can set up my guitar rig. And then we'll come back at this once that's ready to go.